Okay, before I delve into the content of this video, I just want to take a moment to express my gratitude for all of you who have supported the era in any way in these past several weeks, whether it be through views, likes, subscribing. I really appreciate it so much. The growth of the era has been spectacular, and the past 2 weeks in particular. It's grown by over 30 subscribers in that time span, which is great for a young channel like the Era. And there's some videos in particular that have popped off, and I really appreciate you all for that. If you're new, welcome to the Era. I'm Brian Gregoire, and I promise to deliver you some spectacular content before, during, and after the college football season. I'm excited for you to all be a part of the ride with me. And I look forward to continuing to interact with you all in the comments section and getting to know you all. But thank you all so much for supporting this channel. The growth has been amazing, and I want all of you to know that. I really, truly do appreciate it. Okay. With that said, we're going to talk about quarterbacks today. And I know Caleb Williams and Drake May have been the two quarterbacks that a lot of people have been talking about, and as they should be. They're both spectacular talents, and I think they're going to do spectacular things this year. However, I think there's another individual who's going to do some spectacular things this year that needs to have a light cast upon him. His name is Sam Hartman. He's the former quarterback of Wake Forest, now the quarterback of Notre Dame after he transferred there this offseason. I watched him several times at Wake Forest over these past couple seasons, mainly this past season, though, however, and I have to say that I was absolutely astounded by his pocket presence, his decision-making, his accuracy, the touch on his ball, his cadence, his poise. It's just incredible. It's phenomenal. I think the guy's set to do amazing things here in the 2023 season. I want to highlight a couple stats in particular that when I was researching about Sam Hartman really popped off the page at me. So he holds the Wake Forest career record in completions, total touchdowns, and total yards. He has 21 career 300 passing yard games. That's mind-blowing. He has 34 consecutive games with a touchdown. And he has, this is the one that really caught my attention. In his career, he has 110 passing touchdowns. To put that into perspective, Trevor Lawrence had 90 in his career. So Sam Hartman is 20 more than that. And we know how amazing of a talent Trevor Lawrence was. So Sam Hartman has been really productive, to say the very least, in these past several years. But the game that really put me on to Sam Hartman, and I think was really his breakout game, to be honest, was his game against Clemson last year. And this was a game that featured a lot of offensive fireworks, and I'm an offense guy. So trust me when I say that I was glued to my television set when this game was going on. It was an overtime thriller. I loved it. And it was a perfect opportunity for Sam Hartman to display what he's all about. And he did just that. He threw 6 touchdowns in that game. Wake Forest did lose. That was unfortunate for the Demon Deacons. I do love the Demon Deacons. But Sam Hartman put on a show. He showed how amazing his deep ball is, how amazing his accuracy is, how well he can read defenses. And I think it caught a lot of people's eye. It really put Sam Hartman on the map. However, at the end of the season, Sam Hartman came to a crossroads, whether he should test the waters in the NFL draft or test out his last year of eligibility in college, and he did the latter. And I think it was a smart decision because as it stood last year, he was forecasted to go in the 7th round of the draft, if he was drafted at all. And I get it. You know, he went to a college that didn't put him on as much of a platform as other quarterbacks in the NFL draft, like Bryce Young at Alabama or C.J. Stroud at Ohio State or Anthony Richardson at Florida. And much love to Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons. I do love that school very much. But Sam Hartman had to make that business decision to transfer to Notre Dame. What is Sam Hartman going to get by transferring to Notre Dame? Exposure. A chance to showcase all those talents that I had mentioned before, to a wider audience, a larger group of people. He'll have those NBC slots on Saturday afternoons, those night games, or your game against USC this year. I can't wait to see that matchup, by the way. Sam Hartman against Caleb Williams. I think arguably your top 2 or top 3 quarterbacks in college football right now. That game is going to be amazing. Just a little side note. But Notre Dame, as we all know, is one of those prolific brands in college football. There's always a lot of eyeballs on the Irish, whether they're ranked or not, because it's Notre Dame. People are going to watch, and people are going to see just what Sam Hartman's phenomenal capabilities are. And Sam Hartman also has another break when it comes to his schedule at Notre Dame. So he's feasted on these ACC teams these past several years. Well, guess who Sam Hartman is playing a litany of this year? Those ACC teams. Looked at Notre Dame's schedule, and I saw the likes of NC State, Duke, Clemson, as we know he threw 6 touchdowns on last year, Pitt, Louisville, and of course his rematch with his former team, Wake Forest. And that is another game that's going to be spectacular, I really believe. I love the storylines behind that. Whenever someone gets to play their former team, that's amazing. But these are all opportunities since he's so familiar with those defenses. I really think you'll see Sam Hartman pop off and be explosive in those games. And have the opportunity to do that in a Notre Dame uniform is going to give Sam Hartman just the opportunity he needs to propel himself from that 7th-round draft pick or even an undrafted player to even a 3rd, 2nd, or maybe even 1st-round draft pick. I really think, but players have done it before. Players have skyrocketed from 7th to 2nd or 1st-round draft pick in just a year, just by how they performed and in what uniform they performed in. It can be absolutely transformative, and I think you're going to see a transformative effect on Sam Hartman this year. The one thing is we'll have to transition from an RPO-based offense to a pro-style offense. I'm confident Sam Hartman will be able to do that, and that will just be a testament to his maturity and his capabilities, and it will be even more attractive to NFL executives when the time comes for Sam Hartman to enter the NFL draft. At the end of the day, Sam Hartman's decision to transfer from Wake Forest to Notre Dame is something that's going to benefit him in the long run, and it's going to definitely catch the attention of scouts and eyeballs across America watching college football this fall. Keep your eyes on Sam Hartman this year. He will not disappoint. I guarantee it. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you and the time that you took out of your day to watch the video. And if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like the video and share it, as well as subscribe to The Era. The more likes and subscribers I get on this channel, the more resources I can attain, and the more resources I can attain, the more value I can provide to you, the viewer. And that is how I show my appreciation for you for the time that you devote to watching my videos. So thank you so much, and have a great day.